Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if it doesn't fuck up on me again. It is now 3:10 in the morning on Thursday, August 26, 2021. I'm here in the office, working on this table, which is... Oh, you can't zoom in like this. Well, it says on that chalkboard over there, if you can't see it, it says Sheldon's table. That's Sheldon's table. This one. Well, it's part of Sheldon's table. It's the leg. It's one of the legs. The other one's over there in the back. There's a lot of stuff in here. We didn't sell a lot of stuff at Fredericksburg, so we have a lot of stuff left. We haven't done the raffle yet. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Shoot, I forgot to make the post. Okay. This video is gonna be a little different than my normal videos. I'm gonna try and be a little insightful within myself right now, because I want to not just vent, but actually process, because I've talked before how the outside world is a reflection of the inside world that we have, and all our generational trauma that's put upon us has created us and our personalities and how we think and how we see the world and what we believe and whatnot, and our perspectives and everything, and I believe that's all very true, and I think that it's all connected in what you do, and the things that you go through, the challenges that come your way have to do with those things as well. Like whatever your mental and emotional and physical blocks are within yourself, and how you can overcome them by learning from whatever experiences are coming your way, and applying those newfound experiences into your personality and your makeup of who you are. And so this table, I know it's a challenge for me, like, to deal. I've made a couple videos already on this table, like just briefly talking about it, but it's really been like a nightmare. Like, it's been just challenge after challenge after challenge. Okay, so Sheldon, I'm gonna first explain who our customer Sheldon is. He's a customer that we've had since like the beginning when we first started our business, and he's been a repeat customer, and we've done a lot of restoration works for him. We've restored some chairs for him, a desk. We've restored or we built a couple tables for him actually, and some other stuff. He's gotten a lot of things from us, and we've always taken a while on his orders for whatever reason. Most of the time, because of the restorations, they take time, especially when you're not aware of like what exactly you're looking at. Like, it's been a learning process for us. Every one of the things that he's brought us has been a learning process. The things he's brought us to restore has been a learning process, because it's something that we hadn't worked with before, and we were learning how to do it. And this one was completely foreign, because it's a certain type of wood that is very difficult to work with. It's called MDF wood. It's basically sawdust, like compressed sawdust. Like, that's essentially what it is. It's just really compressed sawdust that's formed into a nice shaped table leg there. And I'm just not sure, like, what the lesson is for me to learn, because I guess it's just that it's just meant to challenge because of the tasks that I am planning to undertake in the very near future, I'm going to be needing to deal with obstacles constantly. I know I am. I've done activism work before, and I've done, uh, reaching out to politicians and whatnot. So I know that there's always like something that's in the way that keeps you from moving to the next step, and it's very struggling and very um challenging uh, process or life to live. And so this table has got a lot put a lot of stress into my personal life, and caused some turmoil here and there. I mean, me and Marco have turmoil regardless, but it's just added more stress to it, because it's something that he didn't want to do, to be honest. In the beginning, he wanted to tell him no, like, we can't do it because we don't know anything about it. But I told him, like, well, let's learn. Like, that's what we've been doing on the other ones, like, and we've done it, so we could learn how to do it. And I'm not gonna say I regret that decision. I don't regret it. I'm glad that we kept it, and I'm almost done with it, and I'm gonna finish it. But it's been a challenge. Okay, when we got this, it was not in its perfectly edged shape here. As you can see in that one over there, there's a bunch of patchiness everywhere. That's basically where there was a bunch of holes in the corners as well, on the sides. It wasn't perfectly squared because it was damaged, and it had the old vinyl on it still. And peeling this off, man, it's fucking difficult. And it's really time consuming. Like, it takes so fucking long. Like, and then it wears out the blades right away, like, I'm running out of my tools, and like, it's just been challenge after challenge with this thing. I mean, the material that we got for it originally was this material over here, which is like a certain type of vinyl that you can just slip on and cut right away. Like, it's paper thin, and it's really like easy to lay out. But the thing is, well, when you lay it out, it has to be on a completely flat surface, because if not, the little indentions on your unflattened surface are gonna pop through and show. So we couldn't do it that way unless I learned to flatten it out. And I tried, every obstacle that I met, I went online to research, to look up, like, if anyone else has encountered this problem and what they decided to do or what remedies they had. And there's not a lot of people that work with this kind of wood in this manner, for good reason. I mean, it's just horrible. And so I've been having to figure out a lot of it on my own. And that's been, I guess, the more challenging part of it, because I'm basically just experimenting, trying to do it on my own and see what I'm working with and what works with it. And it's been hard, and frustrating, because I'm not wanting to fuck anything up like any more than it already was. Like, I'm trying to fix it. So it's like I'm being very careful and tedious, or trying to, and then I do something wrong. And like, I bought some other scissors before these ones here. Well, I had to open it and take it off, because I was cutting it with these, but then it wasn't cutting it properly. Before these, it was doing much worse. I tried a reciprocating saw to cut it. I tried some like sharp like hefty scissors, and that was supposed to be for this type of wood, and it didn't cut it clean. It cut it ugly. And I tried to just do it like that, and just fix the edges on that one. And that's what I did in one of them, where the edges, because I didn't have enough material anymore, like, to cut another whole big square like this. So I'm basically having to like make pieces of the puzzles fit together so I have enough material and make it work. Because I was gonna cover the edges with just a lining here, to make up for the little boo-boos. But then it's like, oh, that costs more money, and we've already like put so much money into it and time, and so I'm just trying to fix it like as best as I can. And it's been a real fucking struggle, like horrible struggle. But I don't want to back down from it. Like, I want to finish it regardless, because I know that in the end he's gonna be happy with it. He's always happy with the end results. Um, and also because I want to be able to say that I finished it. I did it, and we could do it. Even though we're not gonna fucking do this again. I'm never gonna work on this type of wood again, like this, like not in this manner. No, heck no. Unless I have employees that are working for me and they'll do it, but I'm not gonna ever do this again. No, it's just not worth it. It's better to just like, with the time that I've spent like working on this table, even though it's like, if I'm not including research that I've done just to like know what I'm doing, the time that I've spent on it, it's not worth it. Like, I've spent days on this table already trying to take this shit off and figure out what's wrong with it, trying different methods and retrying other methods, and yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to talk a little about that and see where it led me. I wanted to actually vent in an insightful manner, not just a rant or just a burst of random energy and thoughts. And I think I got it. I think I got it. It's just, yeah, that's it. I just have to not be so I don't want to say weak, but that's how I feel in those moments. In my responses, whenever I met with another obstacle, I get very like angry and emotional and rageful, or just start crying and shit. Like, I'm learning how to deal with that better, I guess. My whole like tiredness too, of being tired all the time, and just because before I would, well, I still am sometimes. If I'm really fucking tired, I'll get very angry, like I'll snap. But my tolerance level is getting a lot higher, where I can actually be really super tired and still have my senses about me, where I'm not just snapping, where I'm like talking sensibly and reasonably and whatnot. So anyways, with that being said, I should get some fucking sleep. Good night.